It's a crazy message right here. I'm just gonna go into it. I'm gonna go into it how long I can. It don't even matter. It's all about learning, focus, growing, paying attention to the growth pattern that we connected to. So you got these soil dwelling insects. These soil dwelling insects, this is my perception on it. So you got, and this is with my knowledge from the ancestors too. I'm putting it all together, and the knowledge that I received from my experience, my experience. So when we look up into the sky and see them stars and the planets, which are symbolisms of these chakras that we had, that was in the Hindus dwelled on, and that not they dwelled on, but they in our bodies, like in they different colors of the spectrum, right? We looking up into the stars, into different soil, with soil, different soil, or well, the soil, the main soil, actually soil is holding the fabric of creation or life, which is the seed of thought. It is the seed of creation. Like, to create, you gotta go within yourself, because you are your own unique code, being the same, or being this piece of pure white light. Because the moonlight helped the soil a little more than the sun do, and we doing a lot of sun worshiping today. And see, that's not the source. The source is all light. Help do its equal job, even though the sun is burning things. And, you know, I'm just saying, because Jesus was the sun, but we looking up into the soil, and these different seeds are the volumes of the spectrum, different colors, and these colors being different attributes within the spectrum. And within the spectrum, you got these colors who got different attributes and they dimensions and they perceptions on how they receiving this light, which is the information, or the code that the worlds we in are receiving or being governed by. Because on a place, in a placenta, only a woman got a placenta, and in a place you are doing these acts. What they doing right now, they acting. They governing people by acting. The fake source of the light the fake sources of the light, when naturally you got breathers and thinkers, which is people that think, that help this place, that help the heart beat with better breath and clearer breath, because that's what the earth is, really. You mix the words up and you get heart. And you can do that because we in the echo system, the economy. Nom is French for name. In this echo, whatever you speak, it echoes. Like he said in the book y'all follow, but that's just misinterpreting it. That's why everybody not getting to do they code. People scared of the dark. They teach you ghosts and shit like that. Evil thoughts. They putting their evil thoughts on you, making them dwell in your soil. Then it become a part of you, and you become scared. You aren't supposed to be scared because you actually did all of the creating and soaking up the experience like you was supposed to. Because before you was a land mammal, you was a aqua, buoyant, swimming, swirling body of light. Because you going through the perceptions and layers of existence. So then, in the chakra system, that's why you would start from the root, because it's a family tree of a class of so much energy shape shifting things, and that's why the ancestors was considered as, well, we don't even know if they considered themselves or people putting these names on them, but the Nagas, but the women also before, because it's war on women, and if they weaken up the women, then because the women are the eggs, the physical place you come to. When I was talking about just the placenta, before I went that far, the placenta, and I can prove all of this I'm talking about. But then you know everything I'm talking about because you've been through it already. To become a human, you gotta die multiple times. This is what the chakras are in the different dimensions, different perceptions of life. You gotta die multiple times to become the ultimate creator. Like thought becoming physical. Like you can bring what you uploading into your aura, your cloud, your mind. You can bring it into the physical, which is innovating. You bringing new things into your world that you wanted to come and learn from and experience, and then so you can die and become lighter, and you can carry on. But these nematodes or these worms, that's why what the ancestors signify. They they the fabric of life, so they everything larva. You starting off as a little ball of energy, a little impact, because when it rains, a thunderstorm is the stirring of the energy, like a thought, like you brainstorm, it's a thunderstorm, it's shocking the ground. What are they shocking? I mean, what is this liquid light shocking though? Like this shocking, I mean, it's electricity shocking the ground. These insects are in the ground, right? In the lithosphere. It's shocking them. Shocking them into they wake them, like they calling them. These are like, I guess you can call them birthdays of people being born. At the same time, energies, everything is connected and being shocked. When the thunderstorm, then it's like that's the calling, and then the that's when the energy get to stretching and morphing. It stretches and morphs through the physical, and it's when it becomes. This is when it becomes a eater, because you didn't always have a mouth until you became a physical, fabricated being that can soak up the material. You can chew yourself up, because that's actually what you're doing anyway, to learn. And your diet is important. That's why it's a diet. You diet, then when you die, you learn, you gain a better experience. So now you can explain it on how you need to explain it, and you could translate it how you need to into a form of beneficial leverage. But these worms, these mites, diplura, you die more, to dying more, protura, because your torus field is growing as you die, because you should be getting enlightened, because you've been in that place of rest, that place of peace, where it's dark at, where you can think, ain't nobody weighing you down, ain't nobody trying to force their thoughts on you and make you do what's not you. Only way you doing what's not you is because you don't know you. And what we going through right now is poison. And you can say we in a cancer cell. So then it's like people, it's obvious that people don't know who they are, because they letting this happen. Because with every life you supposed to grow, with every light of that white pure light, you supposed to grow within the spectrum to become that, which is it, which is this pure white light, because that's the purest form of the spectrum. And then you got the dark. They work, they coincide, they go. It's like a paradoid, because of the Y chromosome DNA. It just keep you on your path, your tour, your adventure, your exploration, your why. Like it's really simple, but it's complex. And that's what your complexion is about. Like It's complex to explain the dark because it's mysterious, and it can be what it's a shapeshifter. The dark and the light combined, if you get it, like, cause it's all one. It's you. You can. That's why you wake up feeling different some days, because it's ain't. But if you manage it well, then you make the job way more easier to accomplish, because you remember it. You're not acting like you don't remember. But yeah, pseudo scorpion. You every sign in the zodiac. This is how. But they not telling you like I'm telling you, because then you'll be like, then you'll be innovative, making your own world. You wouldn't need a fake light source, which is info, which is information holding. You wouldn't need no fake info telling you, or info telling you how to be you, when they when they really been taking parts of you your whole life. Because you already immortal. You lived here on planets and places already for millions of years. Like when you tapped in and activated, you ain't no reference. Everything is a reference. Cause you looking at it, you dealing with it, like you made it. Because the thread of life, that's what the chakras are, man. The chakras is shock, light, of like perception, of levels of dimensions. But symphala, like all these things, everything is vibrating. Everything is got a frequency, a tone, something that make it vibrate, turn it to liquefaction, because we in the water right now, but it's crystallized. It's dense. It's turning dense, because this is the the this is the place where all the energies meet at, in the in the in the in the heart generator, in the, the because because green is the mediator. Because green is the mediator. It's in the middle. It's in the mesos. Oh yeah, and these when in scientific terms they call them axons. These poles, like you your pole. That's why bees carry pollen. They helping you get to that next level of ascension. So you gotta be something. You gotta carry on. No matter what it is, because can't nobody tell you what to be. This is a place where, yeah, they gonna try to make it seem like you supposed to be doing something that's poisoning the life of the the the, the gene, the life of the gene. That's what they mean when we genies in a bottle. When we genies in a bottle, this is what they talking about. Because the earth we on, every dimension got its seal, so you can't bust out of one and then go into another unless you die. Unless you die, that's when you switch in dimensions. The energy is morphing into something else because it got its own route. It won't cease to exist. It's been existing. So you can't put a name on everything. These larvae and worms is turning into everything, like tigers, lions, rams, lambs, buffaloes. Like you this is what they don't want to tell us. They speaking in this cold language. You gotta speak energy. You gotta speak to yourself. That's what even that means. You gotta speak inside. You gotta go into the dark and figure out anything. Because in a thought, that's where it resides. Alright, I'm done with my rant though. But y'all needed to hear it. Cause y'all me and I'm you. And it's we. I mean it's yes. It's done. Now let's innovate. Let's get better. Let's do more. Let's make positive. Let's make positive creations now. We gotta help each other now, because the fake light is polluting away, and now you're more polluted than ever because now we took them vaccines and we done got disease. So now the vaccine. So now we gotta repair. It's time to get in one of them wax baths like on Wanted, cause we wounded.